Yeah, coast is clear. Psst, psst. Hey, kid, get over here. Come on, get over here right now. That's right, get it. Yeah. Hey, kid, yeah, I'm talking to you. It's me, Deceiver. I'm talking to you. Yeah, that's better. All right, listen. You know what, loser? I got rid of the truth. There's no truth around here today in the zone. No, because I got rid of it. I do that really well. And you'll never find it. Never. No. You can look high. You can look low. You can look here. You can look there. The truth is gone. Ha! I love it. I love my job. I love it. Hi, kids. Wow. I just heard the Deceiver was here in the zone. He was here, and he was bragging that he has hidden the truth. Yeah, that's what I heard. And listen, don't be afraid, because you know what I've done? When something like this happens, we have to call the best, and that's what I've done. I've called Inspector Clueless to come here. Yeah, Inspector Clueless. I think he's arriving, as a matter of fact. But anyway, he's going to help us find the truth here. So don't worry. I know, Deceiver, he thinks he's pretty smart. He's crafty. But we'll find the truth. I'm pretty sure we will. And Inspector Clueless. You see, he's on the job. And Inspector Clueless, Inspector Clueless, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, we need your help.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
Usually the case.
Yeah, well, yeah, and it's so good to see you. See, Deceiver has hidden the truth, the big idea. We don't know what it is because he's hidden the truth. Look over here. Come on over here, Inspector. That's it right there. See? It doesn't, yeah.
Wow. This really is a tough riddle.
Boys and girls, the inspector is doing his job right now. You can tell he's looking intently at, excuse me. Are you okay, Inspector?
Yes, I was just observing the evidence.
Oh, you're observing the evidence.
Yes.
He's the expert. Yeah.
This is how you find clues.
Clues. Yes,
Which,
of course.
They'll be hidden everywhere and will be very subtle, so we have to have a keen eye.
Yes. Look for the clues. The clues. Do you see any yet, Inspector?
There is no clues in this room. I guess I will have to look elsewhere.
No clues? Excuse me, Inspector.
Oh, look what I found!
Yep.
A clue!
Inspector found the clue.
I'm
there
pretty smart.
Yes, you are, boy. Nothing gets by you, Inspector. Oh, what do you...
Let's see what the clue says.
Oh. Huh. Well, it says...
My mother will help me bake because I'm a rookie. Together, we'll make a giant chocolate chip blank.
Yeah, that's what it
Chocolate
is. So
chip.
let's look at that again. My mother will help me bake because I'm a rookie. Together we'll make a giant chocolate chip. A giant chocolate
rookie.
chip.
You bake it.
Now, Inspector, I'm not the expert. Boys and girls, you understand me. I just noticed a cookie over here.
I think it is a cookie.
Brilliant.
I think I've come up with
good.
this genius idea that it could be the cookie, which is hinting that we should take the cookie off.
There goes the cookie. You see what? You know what?
I knew it.
You are brilliant.
Thank
There's
you.
a couple of words there. Now all you got to do is find some more clues, and who knows? You know, kids, if you were here, I'm sure that the inspector would be involving you and helping him. So it's up to me to help the inspector today. He's the expert, but I think he can do it. So do you see any other clues?
Clues.
He's thorough in what he does.
Clues. Oh, that's a nice shoe.
Excuse me, Inspector.
It looks like I have found something. Wow.
He did it again. He found another clue, kids.
I'm very good at my job.
Yes, you are.
Let's take a look at what this clue has to say.
Yeah. Whoops.
It's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. So go cat blank.
1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. So go cat.
Oh, cat. Pineapple?
I'm glad you're here because you are the expert. I couldn't help but notice, though, Inspector. I could be wrong. You're the expert. I couldn't notice the word.
I think it is this word. The word go.
I believe it is. You've done it again.
All right, let's see what's underneath this one.
Aren't you glad I called Inspector Clueless? There you are. Voices easier to. You're getting to it now.
I think we are finding the truth, one clue at a time.
One clue at a time. I wonder. Excuse me, Inspector. Excuse me, Inspector.
Yes?
You're looking for.
I have found another clue.
Way to go. Yeah, Inspector.
I'm on a roll.
Yes. Once he gets started, it's hard to get him stopped. Yeah. Okay.
When it's hot, I go to see my friend Jim. He has a pool, and we go for a
blank. When it's hot, I go see my friend Jim. He has a pool, and we go for a. What do you think, kids? Could it be, Inspector? No, you're the expert, but I'm just looking at this. Swim?
Now that I think about it, I think the correct answer, based off everything that I've thought about in my head, is swim.
Wow, I think so too. I think you're really getting to it here.
Let's see what's underneath this one.
Wow, it involves choices. The word "the." It's still hidden, though. The truth is hidden. Deceiver still got. We got to go quickly here.
We have a few more clues left.
Clues, don't we? I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm looking.
I think we have to look a little farther.
Yeah, you're sure looking far.
I found the sun.
I wonder if possibly. Possibly. I'm not saying this is a real clue.
I found a clue right here in my little friend.
Good.
Hello.
Too bad, kids, you weren't here. You could be taking my place, helping out Inspector Clueless. It's a great experience. It really is.
Do you mind if I have this clue?
Here, I'll pet him and make him friendly.
Come on, just give me the clue. Thank you. All right. What is that? Roses are red, the sky is blue. I put this in my mouth and begin to chew.
Yep.
Then I can blow a blank or two. Blow.
Just a minute. Let's go back over here. I remember seeing a picture of a. Now you're the expert. The picture of a boy blowing a bubble. Do you think that might be
a bubble or two? I've come up with the answer. It's a bubble. It's a bubble, because there's a boy blowing a bubble right here.
I think he's right. I think he's discovered it. Yes, blow a bubble or two.
There we go.
Yeah.
We've solved it.
So many, Lord, you make. Oh, we still got a couple more clues. Go real quick.
Two more clues to find. It could be anywhere.
I'm going to try to help you, Inspector. Maybe, I don't know for sure, but I think if you look around this area, you'll find another clue or two.
Yes, big red button. Don't touch the big red...
Excuse me.
A clue!
You can't put it past him. No, sir.
Oh.
Let's see.
Well, imagine that. My pet is a fuzzy, furry blank.
What do you think, Inspector? Imagine that. My pet is a fuzzy, furry... Now, I suggest we go back over there and see if there's something that would work.
And I think I've come up with the answer already. My pet is a fuzzy, furry door.
Inspector, I know that. I've never seen a fuzzy, furry door. What about this?
Actually, I've changed my mind. It is a cat.
Yes. Imagine that.
I got it.
Okay, there we go. Woo! All right, now, kids, what do you think? Have we got it all solved here? Has the inspector done it? Not quite.
Using my detective skills, I've determined there is one clue left.
One clue. Wow.
This is going to be the hardest one to find.
That's right. I wonder where it possibly could be.
Oh, yes. Could be anywhere. We have to look everywhere.
Excuse me, Inspector. I just heard one of the kids say they see it.
I think I see a clue.
Oh, do you?
Yes, it's hiding. I am sure you would never have seen it. I have a very keen eye.
No, they wouldn't have. You do, for sure.
Oh, a long one.
Yeah.
I am Deceiver, and you silly kids, you'll never find what you're looking for because I've hidden it behind this big blank.
What could it be?
Hidden it behind this big blank.
What do you think, boys and girls?
Hidden Hidden behind
blank.
this big many.
I don't think so, Inspector.
Oh.
No, again, I think it.
Now that I think about it, it could be door.
Look at that.
I think we've
he's done it
solved
again.
the mystery.
Yes, you have. Let's see. Ha! Now.
I knew it from the start.
Yes, there you go. Well, you've revealed it all. I think we got the big idea back. Deceiver had taken it, he stole it. He was so confident that we would never find the truth. But you know what, Inspector? You've done it again.
I'm glad to be of service.
Well, we appreciate you being here,
Oh,
right?
oh, I think I'm getting a phone call.
You're getting a phone call. Uh-oh. Well, you're a busy inspector. I know that. Yeah, I hear you.
Hello?
Uh,
Yes, I'm on the way. Thank you. I've got another job to be to.
that looked like a rubber duck.
That was my phone.
Oh,
I will be
okay.
off.
Listen,
Thank you so much for your time.
All right. Thank you, Inspector. Wow. All right, let's see what the inspector has uncovered here, because this is the truth. This is the big idea. Here we go. Let's read it together. So many choices, so many voices. Lord, you make the right ones easier to do. Can we say it together? Let's try it one more time. So many choices, so many voices. Lord, you make the right ones easier to do. Good job. Well, thank you. Oh, he's gone. He's in the parking lot by now, I guess, and gone. Anyway, kids, we got the big idea. And I'm going to take a look at the word, and we're going to find out more about choices and voices. Okay? That's great. You know what, boys and girls, I'm so glad you're here in the zone, and we got the big idea all solved. Wow. And now I want to show you what that means from the Word of God. And in the very first book of the Bible, Genesis, we're told about God creating, well, God created everything, including the first man and first woman named Adam and Eve. That's right, yeah, Adam and Eve. And he placed them in a beautiful garden, the Garden of, remember the name of the garden? Garden of Eden. And it was a beautiful place, you know. And God gave Adam, he gave him the job of taking care of the entire garden. It was wonderful. And he told Adam and Eve, just, they could enjoy the whole garden. There was only one certain tree in the center of the garden, which is called the tree of knowledge of good and evil. They could not eat any of the fruit from that tree. All the others, it was fine, just enjoy it. But that one tree, no, stay away from it, that one particular one. In fact, God warned them that if they were to eat anything from that tree, that they would die. Kids, it was serious, and God made it very clear to them. So God gave them a choice. We're talking about choices today. They had a choice. They could enjoy everything in the garden except that one tree. They had to leave it alone. Well, everything went well for the longest time until one day the snake came. And the snake asked Eve what God really said about eating from the trees in the garden. And Eve was truthful. She answered that, well, they could enjoy everything in the garden except this one tree, the tree of knowledge of good and evil. If they even tried to eat some of the fruit from that, they would die. And you know what, kids? The tricky snake looked at Eve and said, Eve, give your head a shake. You're not going to die if you eat. If you can eat from everything else, you can eat the fruit from that tree. You're not going to die. You know the reason God didn't want you to eat from that tree? Because then you would become as smart as God is. So God, he's just trying to keep you from being as smart as he is. Kids, was the snake telling the truth? No, he was lying to Eve. But Eve looked at the fruit and it looked so delicious. She went ahead and ate the fruit. Uh-oh. And then she gave some to Adam. He ate it also. And later on, they heard the Lord walking in the garden, and they were afraid and they hid. Hey, kids, why would they want to hide from God? Well, what happens when you do something you're not supposed to? When your mom and dad tells you, no, you don't go there, you can't do that, and you go ahead and do it, and then they find out and they say, come here, I want to talk to you. You want to hide too, don't you? Because you know you've done something wrong. Adam and Eve knew they had done something wrong. And God told them that because they had disobeyed him, they would have to leave the Garden of Eden forever. Think of it. Isn't that something? Now, kids, what's the key to this? Why do I share this with you? The key is to unlocking the lesson today is that we need to make the right choices. You know, God gives us the freedom to make choices. It's great. Just like he gave freedom to Adam and Eve. And we have lots of things that we can choose from each day in our lives. Some things are more important than others, but we can make lots of choices. And when we choose God's way and obey him, he'll help us to know the right actions to take and what to do. And so, you know, Adam and Eve, they were told to avoid that one tree. Don't eat the fruit from it. But they made the wrong choice, and they paid the price for that. But you know what? God wants us to obey him. He really does. So what's that mean to you and to me? What's it mean? Well, we're always going to have to make choices, kids. We will. And we always will have temptations to choose between right and wrong things. It's part of life. It really is. And that's why I'm sharing this with you today. You know, we need to know how to make the right choices at the right times. And when we get closer to God, we'll want to obey him. We'll just want to do that naturally. And when we obey God and make the right choices, it makes God happy and our lives a whole lot better. So, how should we be knowing all of this? How should we be? Well, we need to know God better so that we'll want to obey him. And we get to know God better by going to church, by coming into Kidzone and learning more about God, by reading our Bible, by learning Bible verses, actually memorizing them. It's a good thing to do. Hanging around with other Christians, that all helps us. It really does. You know what? When we listen to God, he speaks to our heart. He really does. And when we know God better, we'll be able to better choose the right thing to do. And, you know, there's some things that in life that maybe look good to do, but they really aren't. Things like, well, for example, movies or TV shows that we shouldn't see, or things online on the computer that we shouldn't be looking at. Putting others down so we can be part of a group. Copying someone else's homework just to get a good grade. No, we shouldn't make that choice. Or lying to get out of trouble. You know, these are things they're kind of like bad fruit. And we need to obey God. And I share this with you today so that this week and the days ahead that you'll think about this and say, yeah, when I have to make a choice, I'm going to depend on God to help lead me there. I'm going to obey God and do what his word says because I've been reading it and I've been tuning into Kidzone and going to church and all those things. You can do that, can't you? Yes, you can. I believe you can. I pray that you can. Well, you know what? I think we need to have a little review. Are you ready for that? Yeah. Oh, it's not a heavy-duty test. Oh, just a little fun review just to help us get the word down in our heart. You know what I've done? I've invited Rusty the Rooster to help. Hey, Rusty, I'm just going to come over here and follow me over here. We're going to have a look. Rusty, are you there? I don't think he is. Rusty. Woo! Oh, Rusty. Rusty. Oh, yeah, very funny, Rusty. Okay, Rusty's review. There we go. All right, so you've got the questions for us, Rusty, have you? All right, do you want to go get one of those questions? Wow. Are you ready, kids? See if you can answer this, okay? It's multiple choice. And, there we go. I hope it's, question number 1. All right, way to go, Rusty. Question number 1. What was the name of the garden Adam and Eve lived in? Is that the question? Okay. All right. Is it A, Rose Garden, B, Garden of Eden, C, Veggie Garden? You know what, Rusty, I think everybody gets this one right. What was the name of the garden? Was it the Garden of Eden? Let's see. The Garden of Eden. Good one. All right. What's that? I know they're smart. They're smart kids, yeah. Okay. So you're going to go get another one. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, there he is. Whoop. No, he isn't. Yes, he is. Thank you. All right, Rusty. Very good, Rusty. I did that once, and he almost nipped me. But he's really... Yeah. Anyway, where are we? Question number 2. How many trees were Adam and Eve forbidden to eat from? Did you get that? How many trees were Adam and Eve forbidden to eat from? A, 3 of them. B, none of them. They could help themselves to whatever. C, one of them. Do you think they get, that's a little tougher, right? You don't think it is? Oh, okay. What do you think, kids? Somebody said one of them. Is that correct? Wow. You're right again. One of them. Absolutely right. All right. Rusty, back to work. Go get question number 3. I wonder if he can count that high. Whoa! I was just kidding. Okay, just kidding. All right. Question number 3. What was the forbidden tree called? What was the one they couldn't go to, the forbidden tree? What was it called? A, tree of knowledge. B, tree of birds. C, tricky tall tree. They say that 3 times fast. Tricky tall tree, Anyway, what do you think it was? Which one? Tree of knowledge, tree of birds, tricky tall tree. No, it wasn't tricky tall tree, Rusty. No, it was tree of knowledge. Right, did you get that one right? It is correct. Yeah, tree of knowledge, there it is. All right, Rusty, back to work. He's got to come up with question number 4 now. Make up your mind. Okay, nice, okay. Phew, what were you eating? Was that, birdseed, all right. All right, let's see what we got here. Question number 4, the snake that tempted Eve was actually blank. The snake that tempted Eve was actually A, Darth Vader. No, I don't think it was Darth Vader. Do you think it was? No. B, the Joker. Or C, Satan. Aha! Let's see what you, kids are going to get this right. I know you are. Satan, right? Well, that's what I would say, wasn't it? Yes, you're right. It was Satan. Okay. What? You want it back? Here. No, ouch! You bit my... nice birdie. He bit my... But no, we don't worry about that, right, Rusty? Rusty, you got to count to 5 this time. Can you manage? Stop being silly. All right. Question number 5. We can trust blank to help us make the right choices. We can trust who to make the right choices? A, Jesus. What? Yeah, always trust Jesus. Yeah, okay, you're right. I thought you, yeah. All right, so where were we? A, Jesus. B, SpongeBob SquarePants. Or C, we can't trust anybody. Nobody. Everybody. Hey, boys and girls, I know everybody got the right answer. It's Jesus. And you were right, Rusty, it is. That's who we trust. Well, very good. Is that it? You get more? No, that's it. Okay, well, nice bird. Nice bird. I really like Rusty. Yes. Okay, thanks, Rusty, and yeah, you can go. You can go. See you, Rusty. Hate to see you rush off. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, what do you think? You get them all right? That's good. And remember, the big idea again is so many choices, so many voices. Oh, Lord, you make the right ones easier to do. It's true. He does. And I pray that you get that right down in your heart, and me too. Yeah, everybody watching. It's true. God will help you make the right choices. Okay? Now, I think we have one more guest. He's on a military maneuver, but it's Sergeant Truce is going to be here shortly.
All right, let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, hop! 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 2, 3, 4, company halt! Attention! Suit! And soldiers, today we're going to get to the truth. We're going to find out what the lesson is in one word. I said we're going to find out what the lesson is in one word. Are you ready? Huh? I can't hear you. You're ready? All right, here we go. I'm going to use the devil blaster, and we're going to mow down the devil's lies. Are you ready? Here we go, soldiers. Over there. Here's the lies. We're going to get the truth right now. Are you ready? Here we go. Let's shoot down those lies. Yes. Aha. Aha. A stubborn one. A stubborn one. There it is. All right, we've got rid of those lies. What have we got? Here we go. O, B, E, Y spells obey. And if you're in this man's army, God's army, you need to obey him. Are you ready? I hope you are. Attention! Come on. Attention! Salute! Good job. I'm Sergeant Truth. Remember to obey God. Until next time. 1, 2, 3,